What is going on YouTube? Today, I went back to a Canadian classic. I don't know if they just changed their hours back to being open late, but I remember after COVID for a few years, they weren't open late. They closed at like 11 p.m. So I went back to Sonny's. So I've had Sonny's before. I've had their burgers. I've had it on the channel before. But this time, I decided to get myself a hot dog. I'm just realizing that they asked me if I wanted ketchup and I told them no, I have no ketchup. So now we're just gonna raw dog these fries because, you know, I guess I have no choice. But I went out and got myself a hot dog. Now, originally, I wanted to get 2 hot dogs because they're called jumbo hot dogs. And when I hear jumbo hot dogs, I'm thinking like, you know, the hot dogs you get from like the street meat vendors, and they're like a foot long. But no, these are like hot dogs you make at home. All right, so that was my first mistake. So here it is, the hot dog, the glizzy, the proverbial glizzy. I didn't really get much in it. I got ketchup, mustard, mayo in it, so it's just a regular hot dog. Honestly, I thought it'd be something different, but it's all good. But before we get started, guys, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you want to try anything we talk about. I'm down to that. As always, check out the timestamps in the description. Let's do this. Boom, hot dog time. I'm just mess you. Honestly, it tastes like a regular hot dog. I was really hoping it tastes like those street meat ones. You know, the ones just on the corner. The one you can find in front of like Ripley's Aquarium and CN Tower and stuff like that. Those ones. There's a fry here. Yeah, nice. Crispy. Definitely need some ketchup. I don't know why I told them no. I should have just taken it. But fine. So this is a pretty short video because not that much food. But what I do want to talk about today is Equalizer 3. I want to actually see Equalizer 3. Now, mind you, I've not seen the first Equalizer. I've only seen Equalizer 2. And I don't think I was paying too much attention when I seen it because I don't remember it. But went to go see my guy Denzel. And a third one. Oh, there's also cheese in this. Look at that. It's a jumbo cheese dog. The movie? The movie's pretty good. It wasn't anything amazing. I definitely don't regret seeing it. But I would not see it again. I wouldn't go to like VIP, for example, to see it. Because the movie, kind of slow. Kind of really trying to focus on like him in his old age, moving to retirement, you know, things like that. And I understand where they're coming from. But the thing that made Equalizer was the fighting, right? There wasn't much fighting in it. I think there were 3 fighting scenes, maybe 4. Only at the very beginning, when he fought like the brother, the younger brother, and then the end. I'm pretty sure that was the only fighting in the movie. So that being said, it was no John Wick. Because John Wick was all fighting, no talking. I missed that though. And I feel like they could have went without this movie. But I guess it's kind of like acting as a send-off in the series, which is fine. Like, I understand that you'd want to kind of end the series off on like a last movie and like a final note, but it just didn't feel like an Equalizer movie. Because I remember in Equalizer, there'd be this thing, it's kind of like Sherlock Holmes. I think they ripped it straight off of Sherlock Holmes, actually. I don't know, I'm not too sure. Forgive me if I'm wrong, or maybe they got it from somewhere else. Both the movies, they kind of like interpolated it from somewhere else. But that thing where you like kind of slow down time in your mind, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna fight like this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. Like that was an Equalizer, and that was in Sherlock Holmes. You play out the fight in your mind, and then you do it in real life, which I thought in the first Sherlock Holmes was so cool. The second Sherlock Holmes, they didn't really do that. He kind of did like flashes and stuff like that, and then he fought. Still like a good movie. They did that in Equalizer as well. It's not here to watch, but this movie didn't really do it. Like the first fight, he did like the time thing, and then he did the lip thing that he always does. I just realized that Denzel Washington does like that thing with his lip where he like twists his mouth, but I digress. He did the time thing, but he didn't plan it out in his mind like how he usually does. He fought them, done. That was the end of that. He got shot by a kid. The second fight, I remember seeing him use his watch for that. And then the last fight, first of all, the last fight wasn't really a fight, because he kind of killed everyone off screen. Like with him being off screen while them being on screen type thing, you know? So you could tell this movie wants to be a more story-driven movie, but I feel like these movies aren't supposed to be story-driven. It's not in their nature. Of course, for the most part, like the acting was really good. Denzel Washington. He could be in like a children's movie. His acting would be the best out of everyone. So it was really good, of course. I feel bad for that guy Gio in the movie. There's like a police officer in the movie. That guy was just getting messed with. Like, who wasn't even doing anything? Just keep getting messed with. I'll tell you about one thing in this movie. This movie made me want to go to Italy. It looks so nice there. It really takes place in a place called Altamore. It looks beautiful. And then they went to Naples, also looks good. And then they went to Rome, looks beautiful as well. I definitely want to go. Super hilly. A lot of hills in Italy. But I feel like all their budget went to the scenery. But would I give it like a high score as a movie? No, I wouldn't. Last thing Denzel did just to fill out the series, make some money, call it a day. That's not the only movie I watched, but next video will also be a movie review of something I watched, and it was a movie that I watched that I thought was gonna be horrible, and I actually really liked it for what it was. I'm not saying it's an amazing movie like in Oppenheimer or something, but for what that movie was, the movie. Now this Equalizer is definitely like the worst one though. Out of the two I've seen. But I hear the first one slaps. And I've seen clips of the first one, so. Definitely give the movie like a 6 out of 10. I'd definitely give this hot dog like a 5 out of 10. Because literally just a regular hot dog. A regular hot dog I could have made at home, except I spent $7 for it. And the cheese, I don't know, the cheese could be real cheese. Anytime I see cut up cheese, I think it's Kraft singles, but I know it's not, but like I'm thinking it is, so. I wish I also got a packet of salt, threw some salt on this, because these are very lightly salted, if salted at all. Like these went from straight from bag, that to this. Salt, no. Pepper, no. Seasoning, no. So when I first held this bag, I was bringing it, piping hot. This is the last fry. This will be the chosen fry right here. Look at that. Read it and weep. Nice and golden. Got crunch to it. Not bad. And that being said, guys, that was Sonny's Wasn't too bad. Hot dog was like a 5 out of 10, very average, very much something you can make at home. And it's probably something I will make at home next time. I'm actually I was supposed to get 2, but I'm happy I didn't get 2 because I would have been annoyed if I had to eat that twice. Except without cheese the second time. That would just annoy me. But remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you want to try anything I want to talk about. And now do that as always. Check out the suggested videos in the side. And yeah, that was Equalizer as well. Equalizer 3. Pretty good movie. 6 out of 10. Not mad that I watched it, but that's 100% a movie you watch in like your downtime, or if you just want to go watch a movie and nothing else is out, you just go watch that just to kill time. And yeah, that was Sonny's 5 out of 10. Worse than the movie, tragically, but that's what it is in this first true review. Peace.